Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is entranceway into the house, and actually there's another door that goes to the garage. So I would call it a mud room, but really it's not. So what I'm doing here is my 30 mil Ditra. As you've seen my videos before, I always use the 30 mil, especially if there's a hardwood. It's kind of like a takeoff of the old style wire mesh that we used to back in the day lay tiles. And anyways, I'm just getting prepped up for this, and I want to teach you how to put a full tile at a doorway and a full tile on the main entrance doorway. I always like to have full at an openings. See that back wall there and that staircase? Right now there's a dummy staircase. They're gonna fill in that wall, but first they want me to lay the tiles. They're gonna put the new staircase and they're gonna build that wall right there. So my cuts are gonna be right at that back wall. They're gonna be hidden, so there's no worries in that. And right next to your left side is the garage door opening. When you see that gentleman over there, that's the garage there. So I'm using, doing my final step. This is flashing. This is the next day, of course. You never walk on your wet Ditra. That's a big no-no. So just the next day, just come on in and flash it. And there's other things that I can do, so I can go upstairs and work up there as well. Yeah, and that's it. We're almost there. Okay, now this is the next step. This is my third day. And remember, always put a square to make sure against that entranceway to see how square this room is. And remember, this is just the dummy line. If you've watched my videos before, I always show you how to do a dummy line, and then we'll see what the room, if it's going to be square or not. I already know the answer, and it's actually off by not too bad. I believe it was a 1/4 inch, so it's pretty good. So let me just strike that line, get it all ready. Okay. Anytime there, Rob. Remember, your foundation walls are always going to be the truest, and that opening is the foundation wall, that door into the entrance door, and that door and that wall there to my left is foundation wall. So I strike my dummy line, and when I'm doing that, I'm gonna make sure that that room is squared. One day I'm gonna learn how to cut videos, but I'm old school, so I'm getting a little bit better with them. Okay, so take a measurement at one end of the wall, and then go to your staircase there and see what we have. Remember, it's always important to make sure that your room is squared. If it's not, you can cheat things that are not visible to the eye. Okay, remember now. So what you do is you gauge out your tiles. So you know there's going to be a full at that doorway, that entranceway, and cuts at the back wall. Okay. Just get some tiles all ready for you. Okay, there's the other entranceway. That's going into the garage. So ignore this reducer. We're not going to do that because you can't put a reducer at a garage door. So the owner wanted to keep all the doors throughout the whole house the same. You're supposed to have a lip going into a garage door. So we're gonna make something up with them. We're gonna put like a sill there because of it won't pass because you need that lip. If you ever look at your garage door, you'll always see it's up about an inch to 3/4 of an inch. And the reason why that is because your vehicle exhaust cannot enter that room. So we came up with an idea, and we'll put a sill there, and the door will have, I'm not sure of the name of it. It's like the rubber. It'll put a seal, like you put it on the door, and it'll seal everything. So, okay, so what I'm doing right now is, I'm just gauging out to have a full at the door, that door there. Remember, you always, well, in this case, I'm just gonna go flush with the door, but I usually put my tiles flush, or not flush with the door casing, but it will be underneath the door, so it hides the tile and the hardwood. That's if it's in a bathroom or a foyer, another different foyer. So these are the spacers that I use. They're 1/16. These things are actually 2 years old. And I use those spacers because over time I can get a smaller joint. I love the small joints, the 1/16, especially if I'm doing marble or something unique. So I'm just gauging everything down. Remember, it always takes time. You always take time because this is very crucial. Okay, make sure, there we go. It's a little hard to set up a camera in there. I have this thing, it's called an octopus tripod. And, okay, well that's a little bit better. So what we do here is we'll put that square right on that dummy line. Remember, always use your spacers to space your tiles out so you can get a full at that garage door as well. So I'm going to measure from that tip of that tile to my dummy line, and I'm going to mark that tile, take the measurement and go down to the other side as well and mark the same measurement. And I can't give you that measurement because I have forgotten, but if you can see the tape, zoom in, you'll know for yourself. Fortunately, because I'm recording, it's a little hard to see my screen because I have a recording screen going up there. Okay, just go to the other end, the front entrance there, and mark the same as that mark with a full tile there. You know why I like YouTube is because if I visit my mom, that's all I do is talk tiles. Even my wife, and they roll their eyes. I just love my job, you know, and I just want to teach people, and you know, I'm not always going to be around, and it'll always be on YouTube. So I'd like to have the young generation, you know, learn this kind of stuff because it's healthy for you. It's good to learn new things every day. And it's just a little bit of philosophy, I guess. And two, you know, it's always good for you if you learn the basics of everything, then you can fine tune to what is more suitable for you. But as long as I can teach you the basic knowledge, the simple things, you can do whatever you want, you know, whatever you feel is more comfortable for you. But gauging is very important. Like I said before, all you need is your string line, your tape measure, and your square. And most importantly, your levels. Because your levels and your spacers, that really makes everything very beautiful. So I'm just marking that line, make sure I don't follow that line, okay? Now these tiles, I've spread some out in the garage there, and I believe there's only 5 or 6 of the different patterns, and so remember I told you before, there's always an arrow on that tile, and I'll show you later on coming up. Okay, so now we're just gonna gauge just to make sure. Okay, here we go. See the arrow? I'll show you right there. So you can go up or down, side to side, wherever you want. But I like the veins to go one way. So from door to the staircase, it's gonna go one way. I like the veins going straight instead of side to side, the veins. It's just more appealing that way, to me anyways, but you don't have to do it that way. So right now I'm just checking to see how bad this floor is, because it is on concrete. So I'm gonna do a little bit of cheating. There is a closet there, and it's actually not too bad until I get to the staircase. It just drops a little bit. So just make sure. I lost track of what I was saying before. Yeah, YouTube. I'm like driving you guys crazy instead of driving my mom and wife crazy. So it's a pleasure. There we go, we got the thumbs up. Okay, let's get going. And that's my half-notch trowel. That's what I use, that half-notch trowel on everything. Except for the small format tiles, like subway tiles. I use a 1/4 inch. Anyways, come back for my time-lapse install. You guys have a good day, and thank you very much. Bye-bye.